Hello, I'm Bonnie Kim, and I am LCPC licensed clinical professional counselor in the state of Illinois. Welcome to my Emotional Weather podcast. How's your emotional weather today? Our brains are wired in fascinating ways. Gaining a better understanding of how they function can empower us to more effectively understand our emotions. For our purposes of better understanding emotions, I will use very simple and approachable terms describing how the brain handles our thoughts and emotions. The brain has three main parts. The first part is the brainstem, which we will call the survival brain. It sits at the very base of our brain where it connects to the spine. The survival brain is designed to handle emergencies. It's our innate ability to protect ourselves from danger. It works automatically. It knows how to fight, flight, or freeze when necessary. When an emergency occurs, the survival brain releases a surge of energy that allows you to react instantly to protect yourself. You've probably seen this in action. A father rushing like a superman to catch his baby from falling from couch or seesaw. He holds baby's head just before it hits the floor. That's the survival brain at work, springing into action to keep us safe. The second part of the brain is the limbic system, which we will call the emotional brain. It sits right above the survival brain. This part is the brain where all feelings are experienced and where memories of connection and intimacy are stored, especially in our relationships with others. Even other mammals have their part of emotional brain. That's why your pet can sense your loving care. When you show affection, they might flip over and show their belly, inviting you to rub it. That's their emotional brain responding to connection and intimacy. The third part of the brain is the prefrontal cortex, which we will call thinking brain, the rational brain. It sits at the very top of the brain, above the limbic system, the front of your head, right here. This makes up the largest portion of our brain, about two-thirds. This is the part of the brain responsible for logic, reasoning, planning, and decision making. It's where we weigh options and solve problems and reflect on our experiences. Here's where it gets really interesting. For the upper parts of the brain to work properly, the lower parts of the brain needs to be calm and intact. What this means is when the survival brain is triggered and fully activated, both emotional and thinking brain can't function properly. When the survival brain is intact, but emotional brain is too overwhelmed or overly stimulated, same thing happens that your thinking brain is unable to work properly. Think about it like this. If there is an earthquake, your survival brain immediately takes charge. You don't sit down to discuss how you feel or wait the best way to handle the situation. Instead, you act running for safety as fast as you can. That means instant and automatic response is activated from your survival brain, doing exactly what it is designed to do. Thank God. Our survival brain works as our hero when it is needed most. When your emotional brain is triggered and you feel completely swept away by it, your brain flips open. And just like that, your thinking brain goes out the window. Yes, I am saying it again. Your brain can flip open and your thinking brain will not be able to do its job of thinking when you are being overwhelmed with the swamp of emotions. In those moments, the emotional brain takes in charge, takes the center stage, while the rational brain is nowhere to be found. In other words, it's as if your thinking brain has gone on holiday. What does that mean? It means that without your emotional brain in a calmer state, your logical and thinking brain won't be able to function properly as it is designed to do. Isn't that fascinating? This is why learning to navigate your emotional weather is so important. It's not just about feeling better, it's about giving your thinking brain the space it needs to work, make good decisions, and help you respond to any and every situation you are in at your best. After hearing all that, how's your emotional weather? Are you feeling a bit overwhelmed or anxious with all this information? If you've been following all my emotional weather episode, you would know exactly what you want to do. So deep breathing, right? So let's take a few deep breathing. If you've been practicing it, you will know how to do it. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and then pause for 3 seconds. And as you breathe out, you're going to do it through your mouth. But as you breathe out, you want to take it very slow. And by shaping your mouth like a little fish, very little opening, it will help you to slow down as you breathe out. So let's do it together, okay? Hands on your chest and then hands on your belly, okay? Your chest won't move, it will stay still, and your belly will rise and falls. Ready? Breathe in, belly up, 2, 3, and breathe out through your mouth. Your belly is going down. Your mouth is shaped like a fish. Okay, let's try 2 more times. Breathe in, belly out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, breathe out. As you do that, feel your belly. Does it go down? If it is, you are doing it right. 1 more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. Slowly as possible. Yes, awesome. Let's bring our minds back to a comfortable and safe place with this deep breathing. Whenever you feel a little bit alarmed or anxious or worried, this is what you want to practice. And this is one of the best ways to calm your emotions, your mind down, right? So, we are here to learn how to befriend our emotions so that our emotional brain remains steady and intact through the ups and downs of our life. When we care for it well, it helps us stay grounded, improves our well being, and sharpens our clarity, and supports us in becoming our truest selves. I will see you on my next emotional weather episode. So until then, bye.